Graham Stephan, me Kevin, Andre Jake, among other financial YouTubers are all being sued in a class action billion-dollar lawsuit for promoting FTX to the general public.
FTX US has been a sponsor here on the channel for the majority of the year.
The biggest alleged crime is for promoting unregistered securities.
The head of the SEC, Gary Gensler, on multiple occasions basically stated that he thinks that the majority of cryptos are unregistered securities. For example, if they sell some of the stock, they have to disclose that. They also have to disclose how much they own. The cryptos out there do not make these disclosures.
Now, as a real estate investor, I help people reach financial freedom through buying physical assets such as properties, but I have a pretty unique perspective on this, so let's get into it. Now, this lawsuit was filed by a private investor named Edwin Garrison, who also filed another lawsuit against Sam Bankman-Fried, the owner of FTX, separately. We don't have all the details just yet, but the essence is that all of these financial YouTubers didn't do a lot of research before signing up to be a promoter of FTX, and are therefore liable because a lot of people, including their own subscribers, lost a lot of money on the crypto exchange. Now, before I give my take on this, what do you guys think? Should these financial YouTubers be liable for all the people who lost money? Comment below. Me Kevin was pretty vocal about his stance on this in a tweet the day the lawsuit came out. His tweet says, "Some weenie baby attorneys from Florida are now suing YouTubers, including myself, over FTX. People need to put their big boy pants on and realize the realtor who refers you an electrician does not guarantee the work of that electrician," in brackets FTX. Anyone finger pointing is also a weenie. Remember, a financial advisor signs a contract with you, is your fiduciary, and is paid to analyze your individual situation. Someone screaming "buy Tesla" from a soapbox in London is not a financial advisor. For me, being the capitalist that I am, I agree with his stance. That's America 101. Everyone can't be completely responsible for everyone or everything that someone endorses does. But you, being a person with a brain who can logically think, you need to research anything before you buy into anything anyone endorses. And that's Capitalism 101.
Knowledge.
One thing I will say about a lot of these financial YouTubers is that they can be fantastic entertainers, and they are. But if I can peel back the curtain and expose something to you, is that most of these YouTubers aren't actually that successful in their niche, other than being a YouTuber.
Don't know how long-term to make money without either raising prices.
I've come from this world and walked this way. I think you're from this world and walk this way, but I think you do end up in the middle.
One of the biggest names on this list, and I won't name anyone, has only done like a dozen real estate deals or so. Yet he has millions of subscribers frothing at the mouth whenever he releases a real estate video or any financial video. Hello? I've done over 150 real estate deals. I've raised over $50 million from YouTube and Instagram. I have 13 employees working for me. You know, a real business owner. Hi, my name is Matt Shea, and I only have 24,000 YouTube subscribers. They're entertainers with, yes, solid general finance backgrounds, but they made most of their money off of YouTube, and then took all of that money they made on YouTube and invested it in stocks, crypto, real estate, etc. And now it looks like they're a specialist in that niche, but make no mistake, so what's the difference between a shill and an endorsement? Well, whenever someone is getting paid something to endorse something, you should probably look behind the curtain just a little bit. Now, it doesn't always mean they're shilling something, but just something to be aware of. A true unbiased endorsement is when somebody is using a product or service and is not getting paid to endorse it, but continues to tell you to use it anyway because they've had such great results from it.
How, Sway?
Interesting story is when Oprah Winfrey endorsed Weight Watchers. She endorsed it and it grew to a massive business. She also owned a 10% stake in the business and sold it at its stock price peak, where it then fell almost a third of its value shortly after she sold off. Shill or endorsement? I'll let you decide. Should these financial YouTubers be liable and have to pay back their audience or pay this $1 billion lawsuit? In my mind, I say no. If you're buying something strictly because some YouTuber or a friend or someone on TV says you should buy it, that's on you. Anybody watching these videos should have a brain, should be logical, and should be doing their own research. That's capitalism. That's the way this world needs to work. It's kind of sink or swim, but that's how things get done. Where should you look for unbiased financial advice, whether you're looking to invest in real estate, buy stocks, do crypto, or start a business, whatever, where should you be looking? And in my mind, you should still be looking on YouTube because it's one of the biggest search engines if people love videos and just watching something. But I would recommend getting advice from people who are actually doing the thing that they are endorsing. So if they're a real estate investor here on YouTube, are they actually investing in real estate? More than 1, 2, 3, or a dozen properties? Hint, hint. Should you be looking at someone who actually has a business, they have employees, they're doing multiple deals, dozens, hundreds ideally? Those are the kind of people, in my mind anyway, that you really want to be getting that specific advice from. And I want to be getting advice from smart people who are actually crushing in their respective niches that they're actually talking about. Where should you go to actually earn money and get wealthy? And my biggest recommendation is, obviously, I'm a real estate guy. I love these physical assets. I love to own properties. I love to renovate things. You know, real estate is absolutely tried and true. It's not going anywhere. People are always gonna need a roof over their head. Somebody will always need to rent. Somebody will always go on vacation, which the house I'm at now is a vacation property that we're staying at for the winter. It's one of ours here in Naples, Florida. People are always gonna want real estate. It's a need. It's not going anywhere. Now, if you're not into real estate, you don't wanna learn all the ins and outs, renovations, all of that, and rather just do stocks, which I think is a much, obviously, easier investment to get into, much lower barrier to entry.
Way less knowledge to know.
I would recommend the S&P 500, which is the 500 biggest large cap companies in America. Just dollar cost average into that ETF or fund, which basically means you're putting $100 a day, $5 a day, whatever you can put aside every day. So that fund or ETF basically means you're betting on America. So if you believe America is going to be the superpower for many, many, many decades to come, which I think is obviously that's the way it's going to be, I would invest in the S&P 500. Don't touch it. Don't do anything. Don't look at it. Just put money aside. In 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're going to make a ton of money, just like you would in real estate. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on all of this. I'll see you in the next video.